Today is a very sad day. Today is the first official day without our MLB The Show 22 tech test. We won't be able to play MLB The Show 22 until at least April 1st. It's gonna be a long 5 weeks, but I was able to record one more video for you guys regarding the batting stances. Some of you requested certain players. You can see them right here. And those are the ones that we're going to be doing in today's video. You guys seem to like the batting stances video. So again, appreciate the support. And again, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. We're going to have plenty of more MLB The Show 22 videos coming up in the next 5 weeks and even more when the game comes out. We're going to be doing basically the same as the other videos. Couple swing with strike zone camera and then a couple swings with a wide camera angle. First in MLB The Show 22, then in MLB The Show 21. And at the very end, we'll have side-by-side angles where you can see the entire batting stance, stride, leg kick, and swing. So make sure you stay in for that. Let's go ahead and get started. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and start with Cody Bellinger in MLB The Show 22 tech test. As you can see, this is the strike zone view camera. We're facing Justin Verlander. Nice compact swing, not a lot of leg kick, not a lot of movement from Cody Bellinger. Very clean with the strike zone hitting view. Now here with the wide angle, you can see basically the same, not a lot of moving. I don't think at first glance, it's not like a big difference from MLB The Show 21, but we'll see when we get to the side-by-side. Now here with the MLB The Show 21 hitting strike zone, you can see Cody Bellinger, maybe a little bit of more of a leg kick. We'll see about that. I know Cody Bellinger is one that is a fan favorite. I know a lot of you guys have loved his swing. The MVP version this year in MLB The Show 21 wasn't really used a whole lot because the outfield is just stacked. I think a lot of people love his player of the month in the past, but we didn't get that one this year. So Cody Bellinger, again, fan favorite, Dodger player that people love, and his swing is very good. Sticking with the Dodgers, we're going to go to AJ Pollock. And AJ Pollock in MLB The Show 21 had an amazing swing. You guys have seen some of my gameplay videos with him. He went off every time I've used him. So they did change a little bit, and we'll see them again later on the video in the side-by-side. You can see here with the wide, he does have a big leg kick. It can help with timing. It can distract others. So let's go ahead and take a look at AJ Pollock in MLB The Show 21. Here's the strike zone camera angle. You can see still with a little bit of a leg kick. Again, an amazing swing with this AJ Pollock. And this is basically live series Pollock. It wasn't even the juice up Pollock, that 99 Pollock that was absolutely amazing. And his swing is just very smooth. The leg kick actually helps, but you can see he stands pretty straightforward there. Nice one-handed swing and follow through on that bomb in MLB The Show 21. Moving over to Manny Machado. A lot of you requested this Manny Machado that you guys noticed the difference between MLB The Show 21 and 22. We can see here on the tech test in MLB The Show 22 strike zone, not a big leg kick, and I think he's used to have a leg kick in the past. You can see wide and kind of like an open stance here in MLB The Show 22. Again, a lot of these examples, the swing itself is not different. What changes is the leg kick, the stride, and the batting stance itself. But the leg kick and stride can distract you as a hitter, or it can change. It can help with your timing, or maybe do the exact opposite, affect your timing. So you can see here in MLB The Show 21, he still has a little bit of an open stance. It wasn't my favorite swing in MLB The Show 21, and there is some minor changes coming into MLB The Show 22 when it comes to his swing, and I think we'll see the big difference there when we get to the side-by-side. And this one was requested. Christian Yelich had one of my favorite swings in MLB The Show 21. He also had an insane card that was 125 contact and power against righties, which obviously helps. But his swing is very nice. It's just easy, compact, and that's something that I look for in swings. Is very fast as well. And having that lefty batter, you know, you're gonna be you face a lot of righties in MLB The Show 21. And here is Yelich in MLB The Show 21. Strike zone cameras. You can see not a lot going on. He does have a little bit of a high leg kick, kind of like mid leg kick, not super high, not super low, but he does have a leg kick that can help with that timing. An amazing and beautiful swing. And again, we'll see this side by side. And I think this one was very interesting because I really didn't see much of a difference. And I want you guys to tell me when you see the side by side if you guys noticed a big difference, because I really didn't. Somebody told me that there was, and they wanted to see me compare the two. So we'll get to that. But let's get to Cody Bellinger side by side view here, obviously with the strike zone. Again, the side by side with the strike zone is a little bit tougher to do because there's not much space. But you can see very similar between the two. I think when we get to the wide angle, you can see a bigger difference. But I do want you guys to, I want to show you guys the strike zone camera view, because I know that's what most of you guys use and should be using. Strike zone is the best hitting view. So here you can see MLB 22 on the left, 21 on the right. You can see how he starts a little bit sooner on 21 and now a little bit later on 22. Now, what does that mean? Is that going to mess with your timing? Is that going to help with the timing? The swing itself and the leg kick, the stride is basically the same. I think the only thing that's changing a little bit, and it's not much, but it's changing a little bit, is that stride and the timing of the stride, more or less. So the swing is basically the same, but the stride starts a little bit slower in 22. AJ Pollock, again, one of my favorite swings in 21. As you can see here with MLB 22 and 21, left side in MLB 22, he starts a lot sooner. And then the swing and the follow through is basically the same, but he does start faster. So exact opposite as Cody Bellinger. Bellinger started faster in 21. Now Pollock starts a little bit sooner on 22. We'll see what that means, right? We'll see if it affects him or benefits him. You can see the side by side. He's a little bit more crouched, or his knees are a little bit more bent in 21 than in 22. And then again, he starts a little bit sooner in MLB The Show 22. Basically the same swing. Again, this is not a card that is going to be in a lot of lineups day one, but he can go off and get a top now card, and you're gonna want him. Manny Machado. Now, strike zone again, not much. You can see the elbow is a little bit higher on 21 than on 22. The stride itself is basically the same, and we'll see when it gets to the wide camera angle, is more of the stance that it changed. So you're gonna be able, obviously in strike zone you were able to see the elbow pad there, but in 20 it's more about the wide open stance, and we're about to see it here on the side by side. He's a lot more open in 22 than in 21. His hands are a little higher. In 21 his hands are basically very close to his body. Now you can see the swing is basically the same, and a lot of people love his swing. You know he's going to play defense at third and maybe shortstop as well, but his swing is still very good. I don't love it. I didn't love it in 21, but maybe now in 22 it may be a little different. We're going to have to try it out. And moving over to Christian Yelich, our last player here on the side by side. You can see 22 and 21. This is slow down. You can see the leg kick is pretty much the same. The swing is pretty much the same. I just don't see much of a difference. I want you guys to let me know if you do see a difference. Maybe I'm missing something. We'll see it more on the side by side again, but I'm hoping that they didn't change the swing, because his swing in 21 again was absolutely amazing, and we're gonna go ahead and see it here on the side by side. Side by side, basically the same timing, as you can see, same stance. Maybe the hands are a little bit further out from his body, not really much, and I slowed it down more because I want to see if I can find the difference, and I really just can't find it. You can see the leg kick is pretty much the same. He puts his foot down a little bit sooner on 21 than in 22, but the swing is basically the same. As you can see, they both hit the ball at the same time. So I don't know, maybe he puts his front foot down a little bit sooner than in 22, but I really don't think it's going to be making much of a difference. Christian Yelich is going to be amazing when we get his MVP card. I'm hoping that he gets a bounce back year, because live series Christian Yelich can be very fun to use, especially in BR as well. But that will do it for me and the new batting stances on the tech test. When the game comes out, we'll go over some more, because there's still some that I would like to show you. And there's also new pitching motions. I got a couple that I want to show you. There's a Chapman new motion, Zach Britton, Jake Diekman, Logan Webb. So cards that are going to be in a lot of people's lineup and bullpen and rotations. They're going to be a little bit different. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. And if you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know about that Christian Yelich, because I still can't find much of a difference. And let me know your favorite new swing down in the comment section below. Again, this is YeYo. Thank you so much for watching. I'll check it on the next one, and I'm out.